Hey, so it's been a while since YouTube has had a top 10 CH accomplishments video, and since we're in a new era of accomplishments in a post-shmooey world and all, I figured I'd put a list together. This list is going to be a little bit biased towards technical gameplay and less brute forcey stuff, since that's what I personally find the most impressive as a player to watch. I also want to give a few honorable mentions before getting into this, because I know there are going to be comments if I don't. Solus 6, first FC'd by Carney Jared, then by Ian, then by Tenno, and now by Canthonk, is really hard. It's also like 50 seconds, with most of that being hardware abuse, practicing the transition off of corded, and being good at slide tapping. These are things that don't necessarily require you to be a ridiculously technically gifted player, they just require you to know how they work, and practice them enough until it does eventually work. If you had to force me to put this onto the list, it would probably be at like position 7 or 8, but I feel like it deserves its own accomplishment category, to be honest. There's also Endless Setlist Dreamcatcher, FC'd by Darkly GH. It's a 2-hour, 55-minute FC on a song that doesn't endlessly loop like 2-Hour Testament. So on pure spectacle alone, that's pretty nuts. It's also on average like 200 notes per minute, which isn't that fast compared to anything else on this list, so it's practically impossible to cross-compare, even more so than Solus 6. It's wild enough to get an honorable mention for sure, though. And finally, there's Supernovae Uber Solo E through F, FC'd by Ian, which unequivocally is the most fucked up tapping thing ever hit on Clone Hero, but it's not a full song and I want this list to only be full songs. Now that that's out of the way, let's get to it! At number 10, we've got Megatsune Note Shuffle, FC'd by Randy Ladyman. When Randy is given a chance to show off his ridiculous arm and finger independence, it's always a ridiculous showing, and this FC is no exception. As someone who struggled to FC Ties That Bind Note Shuffle for over a year, seeing random double note chord execution with such grace and ease makes me jealous. It's like each of Randy's fingers has a mind of its own. This position on the leaderboard could be taken up by pretty much any of Randy's FCs, this Godless Endeavor 200, Colt 300, whatever. I just find this one so nonsensical.
Yes! Yes! We got the goal! Fuck yeah! Megatsune FC by the end of 2020. Fuck yeah!
At number 9, we've got Ripened Pairs, FC'd by Ian. This chart was initially made by Shmooey and faked by Shmooey. It's ridiculously technical and has 2 separate drops that constantly drain stamina and dexterity on a chart that requires both of those to maintain the combo. I didn't personally find it that difficult whenever I was working on it, but all of the double note chords and double strums I would rake strum. Ian doesn't do that, he just standard strums it. What's wrong with him? It's one of those annoying songs as well, with an absurdly long and boring intro similar to Mega WubWub, so I can't imagine how unfun this grind must have been to go through.
I did it! I fucking did it! I fucking did it! I just fucking did it! Oh my god! I fucking did it, dude! Oh my god! Get this shit out of here, bro. I actually fucking did it. Oh my god.
At number 8, we've got Infinite Ammo VGH Uber Remix Overchart. Say that 5 times fast. FC'd by Ornej. In terms of raw speed tapping accomplishments, hardly any compared to this monstrosity of an FC. This was the final clip of the pretty cool Orntage 2021. If you can imagine a full song that's the speed of the ending of Madness March Kamikaze, that's essentially what is in this in trill, trip, and quad form. The clips really do speak for themselves here. At number 7, we've got Triathlon, FC'd by me. At 26 minutes long and 25,000 notes, this monster FC was something I got during the peak of Shmooey's cheating days, and even then the community considered this a step above his catalog. The average difficulty of the sections in this aren't any worse than the good ending, but spaced around as far as they are and with as many random chokeable points as there are, makes this a cut above almost any non-15-minute song out there. A fun fact about this run, the main solo of the song, Amaranthine, has only been FC'd once in the full song FC.
Piss clip.
It's fucking done? It's done?
At number 6, we've got Supernovae, first FC'd by Carney Jared and then by me. This was one of the first big community mega collab compositions that aimed to present a nearly impossible full song FC, but still a very fun tech FC and full run song. Around the start of its release, slide tapping wasn't anywhere near as proficient as we see nowadays. It took a year for the song to even see its first legit tech FC. This song is quite a bit less bulky than Triathlon at 15 minutes and almost 12,000 notes. This is due to there being far more downtime and breaks between the hard parts in Supernovae, as well as the difficulty being extremely spotty. Those spots being Jarvis Revenge and Supernovae Solo, both of which put anything skill-wise in Triathlon to shame.
Oh my god! Yes! Yes!
At number 5, we've got XXX I Would Never Stop You XXX Remixed, FC'd by Ian. This was another shmooey fake job chart that heavily showcases advanced tapping techniques across one of the worst songs I've ever heard in my life. If you're unfamiliar with the song structure, there are 3 drops or choruses that each get increasingly harder, featuring patterns that require nearly perfect slide and reek execution to have any sort of consistency. Top all of the madness off with the ending of drop 3 having Survive, a quad and quint stamina and speed check after pulling off the equivalent of 3 Supernovae solo FCs in a row. In classic Ian nature, he's going for this on 110 now.
Baby, you know that I got you. I can never stop you. I would never stop.
Yes! It's fucking over! It's done! It's done! It's done! Oh my god, it's actually done! Oh my god! Oh my god, it's done! Oh my god!
At number 4, we've got Mega WubWub 125% speed, FC'd by Carney Jared. At the moment, this is the most impressive technical accomplishment in the community, at least strum and chord related. I don't know what drugs were injected into Jared's elbow, but it was flying all over the place with this FC. The constant teleporting, slide tapping frenzies, general chart knowledge, and overall body stamina required to pull off this is otherworldly. Something incredibly mean about this chart is how there's a full minute of nothing before the first drop, and then less than 10 seconds of break between the two. It's not nearly enough to calm your nerves or get any stamina back at all. It's pretty much like one huge drop on 125.
Boom!
At number 3, we've got the PC Player Shquiz, FC'd by me. This was an accomplishment I joked about getting around the time of FCing Triathlon, because the idea of a more note-dense and technical accomplishment than Triathlon felt impossible for me at the time. But yeah, this song has 26,153 notes in only 18 minutes, making it over 50% more note-dense. This comes from the lack of breaks and constant back-to-back consistency in tapping parts. If you've ever wanted to watch somebody tap extremely cleanly on Clone Hero for 18 minutes, this is the FC for you.
Dude, no fucking way. No fucking.
At number 2, we've got Archwix Hell, FC'd by Ian. This is something I like to call the best section FC of all time because it's so short, but beyond a shadow of a doubt, this is the most impressive 80 seconds of Clone Hero gameplay ever performed. It's the peak of this community's tapping ability for full song accomplishments at the moment and displays a level of fundamental tapping control that no one but Ian can really match. If you haven't watched this before, it's almost certainly worth your time.
What the fuck? Dude, what the fuck? What the fuck?
And finally, at the number 1 spot, we've got Megalodon, FC'd by me, and I'm aware how it looks to put my own accomplishment at the top of a list like this on my own channel, but if you ask any person that plays Clone Hero a lot what the best FC is, they'll most likely point to this accomplishment as well. This song takes everything that's difficult about Supernovae and sprinkles a Jarvis touch on it, which is mostly extremely fast fretting with uncheesable chords and strums thrown every which way. The first full solo of the song, which is arguably the easier of the 3 problematic spots to perform, is not only nearly 5 minutes into the song, it's harder than the full ending solo of Supernovae. Absolutely Disgusting Through Chorded is like its own song that's about as hard as Solus 2, and Glitch to Outro is pretty much the same. I've seen the claim thrown around that this is the best accomplishment in rhythm game history, and I don't really agree since I'm on the cusp of FCing something harder in Constellation and I still feel like I'm garbage, but what do I know?
Holy fucking shit! Dude. Dude! I just fucking did it! Dude! Oh.
Baba Booey.
It's over! It's fucking over, dude! Holy shit! Holy shit!
And there we go. That's my list. Disagree? Send me a direct message on MySpace and we'll work it out. For now, have a day.